Yes, people, feels like a minute, but it hasn't been. Listen, it's not about crashing out today. It's about testing the temperature of our beloved fan base. We've got Marseille today, lots to talk about, and the main man himself, Sav, is in the building. Yeah, yeah, it's mad still. We'll fill you in on the conversation we're just having, but interesting one. But Sav, before we go, how are you today, bro? He can't continue.
Shit's killed me, bro. Nah, bro, I'm just thinking of you just dipping off, bro. It's just fucking fucked me up, bro. We got the chat, man. Yeah, bro. Everyone, it's good, innit? You know, like that. Another day in that. Another day. I'm trying not to stay in that funk though of just another day. That's what I do all the time, man. My creature of habit, bro. I just lock in and get shit done, bro. But yeah, man. You get me. I've been thinking we're gonna die, bro. I just know. Nah, I've been thinking, bro. It's not even a morbid one. We're gonna die, bro. Do you realize that?
Yeah, I do. I sent it to my
Nah, but real talk, you man realize that we're all gonna die, bro. Like, you know, like we just go through life every day. Just we're alive. Don't care. Actually gonna die, bro. And you know, yeah, and I need you to deep this concept, bro. This threw me. I was just sitting here. I think, you know what it was? Because you deffed me and Cav off yesterday and didn't want to message back and left us for 47 minutes.
No, I didn't, Sam. I messaged you, man, back.
No, you left us for 47 minutes before telling us when you was coming back, bro. We just sat there in the lobby, bro, just talking. Me and Cav ended up talking about life, bro. And I was thinking, this is mad, bro. This is fuck with your head, but also it should tell people to get on with their life.
Yeah, go on.
From the moment, I don't know, C-section or whatever, but from the moment everyone's mum give birth to them, we've been dying. That's deep, isn't it? We've been dying our whole life.
I said it. I had the conversation with my business. And which one of us goes first? Which one of us goes first? What you gonna do?
If I got a disease or something now, and I would be like, yo, ends, I'm dying. Everyone would be sad for me. And I've been dying. It's just one of them's quicker, bruv. Bro.
Hey, you see, that 47 minutes, I don't know. I don't want to say it's a lie because there's probably timestamps there and that.
Bro, you know me with times, bro.
Yeah, no, there's a timestamp there. So, all right, let me not say nothing then about that. But that's crazy. You guys went into a live conversation, you know.
Yeah, we just started talking about business and life and that, bro. And yeah, man. But it's deep, bro. Because man don't be like, oh, yeah, he lived for 83 years. And I'm like, yeah, but you died for 83 years too, blood. He was dying.
You just died for 83 years.
Yeah. But it's actually not as morbid as everyone thinks. I think if you're lucky and realize that, bro, then you should just get on with your life, bro.
Gives you like a superpower, innit? It gives you a little control about what you want to go and achieve, bro. What you want to do, innit?
Like, I hate to break it to you like in the chat, bro, but 100 years, bro. Maybe even 80. Yeah, let's do 80, bro, because I'm guessing there's no one really that young in the chat, like too young, like 16 and that. So let's be kind. And you know, you can all check the life expectancy in your area and that. But we're done, bro. We're done. Like, the remnants of this YouTube channel will just be a video, bro. It will just be videos. Like, it'll stop at a certain point and it'll go from saying last video one day to saying last video years, bro.
Do you know what it is? I was always thinking that I need to pass on the baton to someone, bro. If I ever I'm like, yo, I'm on the last legs. Here's the baton. Take this.
Nah, bro. Real talk, bro. And that shit.
It never dies, innit? You just keep it going for years.
I can't speak for everyone in the chat of all the YouTubers and that you follow or whatever, bro. But I've had because my algorithm was like based on fitness for a lot of the time, and I used to go like body power and all that. A lot of the people were like bodybuilders, innit? So go body power, you meet them and all that, do all these things. Bro, you know how many of them in like the space of time just died, like while on YouTube? Man, no, I'm not making this up, and you can check for yourself, bro. Like, at least 4 of the ones that I met in one body power, all dead, bro. And they've all got big YouTube channels. And like one day, I just woke up, ready to put on their video. Oh, I didn't post today, safe. Next thing, RIP. I'm like, brother, what the fuck, bro? Then there's no more posts ever again. So I'm just saying, sounds morbid, but you like realize that then you'll realize there's nothing to be scared about in life because you're gonna die anyway, bro. And in 80 years, no one's gonna give a shit about any of us, bro. Even our grandkids and all that or whatever.
They'll be like, that was my man, innit? That's what they would say. Yeah, I didn't know him. No, you didn't. You didn't know me.
He's gonna like some. If my son has a kid, bro, that kid's gonna lie about me, bro. He's either gonna gas me. He's gonna gas me up too much or lie about something I did. He doesn't know. He's gonna just
gas you up.
He's gonna gas me up, bro. Like
my granddad was
yeah,
the
like I might
strongest
tell my
man
son
on the
that I
planet.
knocked out one guy, and then my grandkid's gonna be like, "Oh, my granddad was a G bloody. He was knocking out man every day." But I wasn't, bro.
My granddad was a G. He was knocking people's heads off.
Nah, I'm out of here
right,
at 87, man. Liverpool's been around for 100 and whatever years, bro, and we're still going in it. No one cares about them old players, blood. So I'm just saying, man. I'm planning to get out of here at 87. I've been planning. I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here, bro. In that space of time, bro, that Switzerland thing, what you can do, I'm gonna do that, bro. I'm out of here, bro. I'm not waiting. You think I'm waiting to become a cucumber, blood? I'm out of here, bro.
You know, I was saying the same. I was having a conversation with my missus, and she was just like, "Yo, yeah, don't worry, man. You be old and decrepit." I said, "Listen, don't. Why you cheat,
bro?" Nah, bro, I'm out of here, bro. Like, I tell my missus these things all the time because you ain't gonna just because I live like a troll, innit? I troll people. I've always got this thing in my head where I'm gonna turn into a cabbage here, and someone's just gonna take the piss out of me. They're just gonna like all of you, man, will take the piss out of me. Like, nah, Sav wouldn't have wanted that.
Because you've been trolling the people.
Yeah, so bro. They're gonna be like, nah, Sav would have wanted to.
Yeah, Sav would have wanted to troll him.
Yeah. Don't be rolling me out at Anfield in that front row, just cabbaged up, bro. Like, allow me, man.
No, we're rolling that down.
Yeah, give me slot.
I'll definitely do that for you still. Sav always wanted to be on a slot.
Wait, I one of them Nivea adverts and that. Oh my god, bro.
No, Sav always wanted to meet. He always wanted to meet this guy. And we'll do it, man. We'll do it for you.
Nah, bro. That's why I tell enough people stuff about me so they know that when I'm gone, bro, if I told, man, I want to be dashed in the ocean, blood. I don't want no funeral. Just dash me in the ocean, blood.
I'll do that for you, Sam. If you go before me, I'll do that.
All right, well, don't bully my missus. Like, let her know properly. Don't just drag me, take my body off her and dash me in the ocean, bro. She's gonna be upset, man. So, no, he said the ocean.
Yeah, Sam said this is what he wanted. I'm doing what's right.
Yeah, bro.
That's what he said.
Yeah, bro. Give me to the sea, blood. You get me? Cause man, no, I didn't like the sea when I was alive. I like it now, bro. Let me go, blood.
So let me just go and find out what's at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, bro. You get me?
Big up to the people, man. You already know we always start off with a bit of vibe, man, a bit of life lessons, a bit of conversation.
That's what Liverpool's done to us, bro. Got man talking about death over football, blood. That's how you know.
Bruv, as I said, you know when I knew it was dark when we had Sunday school in that match in the watch along. We was talking about Sunday school. We was talking about church. We was talking about, and that's when I knew the level of concentration to the game is gone. Shout out to everyone in the building, though. I hope you guys are all blessed and all well. And listen, man. Take every day as it comes, man. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the moments you share with the beautiful people that you have around you, man. And don't think every day just say, it's another day. Just go and enjoy it, man. I think you'll reflect on life even better than what you already do. But we have to reflect on another thing, Sav, and we have to reflect on Liverpool, bro. Liverpool today play Marseille. One of the games when the list of Champions League teams came out, Sav said, hey, Enz, listen, I don't want to play Marseille, you know. I said, nah, Sav, it will be an open game still because Liverpool, but remember, guys, in this moment, I'm watching transfers. Guys, I'm watching transfers. I'm getting gas. Like, Isak is landing in the building, 125. We got WIRTZ in the building. I'm getting gas. So when Sam's like, I want to play these, man, because, yeah, the football and this and that and these players and Greenwood and these men have revamped themselves and the football. And then I started watching some games and I was like, yeah, actually, they're a good team still. But I didn't expect our team to fall apart as much as it has this season. So it's going to be a very interesting game, very open game for me as well, because they don't defend. They do defend Marseille, but they don't. That defend ain't the ethos of the club. The club is to play football 1 and 2 touches, get the ball upfield as quickly as possible, and you've got some players up there that can harm you.
Yep.
They score a lot of goals. They also concede goals. But it's not like we're out here scoring rampant amount of goals as well.
True.
And you know, with Liverpool as well, a team doesn't even have to try too hard to even create or have an opportunity on goal. So this game is kind of a bit nervous and a bit nerve-wracking a little bit, just because they don't even have to play well. Burnley didn't have to play well when we played them.
Yeah.
They played well for 5 to 10 minutes and got a goal. If Marseille is on it, being at home, the home fans, the crowd there is amazing as well. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Big up to everyone in the chat. Let me know what your thoughts are. But Sav, where's your head at, man? Champions League, Liverpool unbeaten in 12 and 12 again.
So it was a weird one with this current slot, because there's no consistency apart from the fact that you won't lose at the moment. But you can never tell how you can kind of tell how we're going to play. Champions League's a little bit different. It's kind of all based on what the other team's going to do, which is, you shouldn't have to view football like that. But because we're so bad, it's always, what's the other team going to do? Like, for example, if Burnley didn't try and attack at all and just defend it, we would have just won the game.
Yeah.
Marseille, you're right. They defend by having the ball, bro. They defend by passing the ball. So it's very easy. If you don't watch Marseille, just think of what De Zerbi was doing at Brighton. He does that with less physical players, so they just got the ball bopping all the time. And as you know, the only problem what De Zerbi had in the Prem was he was really good most of the time, and then every now and again he would just get smoked out of nowhere because he's stubborn. So his philosophy is, I'm playing the style how I want to play, no matter what. Could be 3-0 down, he'll just keep doing it. So depending on what Marseille turns up and what slot turns up, it could be one of them games where, like, I'm expecting them to punch us up in terms of the way they play, but I wouldn't be surprised if we escaped with a win, you know, because I feel like Slot might rate them. I feel like Slot might rate De Zerbi, and when he rates somebody, that's usually when he tries to tactically change something. He rates Arteta and the way Arsenal play, he changed something. He normally rates how Man City play. Obviously, this season we got smoked, but you saw what he did last season as well. He rates Real Madrid, he changes stuff. PSG, he changes stuff. So it's one of those, man. There's no, like, football logic tells me that we should just get battered, but football don't always work logical, does it? So I really don't know. I just know one thing is, if when they get chances in front of goal, they will score the goals, blood. That's the difference. We have he keeps saying that we don't concede much chances still. Okay, you keep saying that, bro, but trust me, I watched the PSV game and I don't even know how many chances we conceded in that game. Or just know that every time PSV shot, they scored, blood. So
do you know, it's because I don't know, because he could be right in his own thought process there, Seth, because he could be like, oh, I see a lot of chances as like 5, like clear cut. That's where he might be seeing it from. So anything below 5, he's like, we don't concede a lot of opportunity. But we might look at it as fans as shots. So for an example, I think Burnley had 7 shots. So in our eyes, they're like, that's 7 shots they could have scored. But realistically, how many of them were really? Do you know what I mean? So from his point of view, that's probably where he's thinking, like, well, we don't have 3 clear-cut opportunities against us in every game. So that's not a lot for me. We don't concede a lot of chances. But we're like, yeah, I get that point. But what we're trying to say is, it's, if the team just made better decisions, we would have conceded. So there's times when you can see an easy pass, they shoot. You're like, bro, why did he? You're like, if you would have squared that would have been a goal. Why would you try and shoot from there? But he's not seeing it like that.
I agree with you on that. I think that's what it is, because he's refusing to see that if the other team done something better, what they should have done, they would have scored. He's just like ignoring it, going, well, that's not what happened. The chance wasn't created. But where we're looking at, no, bro, we can see it. Like, this guy fucked up. This wasn't based on Liverpool's great defending why we stopped them. Because if it was, and there was a recovery and all that, you just have to take it, man. I'm not one of these that I'm going to keep slaughtering a play. It's like when a player makes a mistake and defends it in the same instance. We're going to talk about it and that, but I'm not going to get onto more game. He's cleared up his mistake. That's football. But I remember, like, vivid games. Like, I remember when we played Newcastle before, and I remember, like, Callum Wilson kept messing up, bro. They kept getting in and he kept messing up. And the slot was like, oh, we don't concede much chance. I'm like, brother, that's because it was Callum Wilson, bro. Mason Greenwood, bro. Money Mace, Murder Mace. Bow-footed. Aubameyang. Oh, bro, this could, bro, it's dark, man. But if Liverpool turn up, it could be one of them for the ages where man just slot does go, everything goes out the window, decides to go toe to toe, and then it ends up being an exciting game. But the way he's playing currently, I don't see no toe-to-toe, bro. I see this geezer just trying to defend, bro, and counter-attack, which might be the way to go, to be honest.
Listen, it might well be in it, and obviously we'll look at the squad that travelled. We'll kind of piece together players that could potentially, start in the starting lineup and stuff like that. But looking at the press conference, bro, and then the Javi Alonso one, I listened to that part, Savia, because I've heard Cal say it was disrespectful, the question, and I listened to it, and I'm like, I don't know. He asked a good question still. Oh no, he asked a good. Go on, talk to me, bro, because I felt like it was a good question to ask.
Bro, it's disrespectful, bro. You're asking him about rumors about his own job when the other manager hasn't said anything about joining Liverpool. Like, and we're in a press conference about my club about to play this other team. I don't even like Slot, bro. But it's still this. Like, why are you asking him that dumb question for? That's why he said, like, I've never been asked anything like that. Or what do you mean? What does he expect Slot to say? He just wanted to get a soundbite out of Slot. That's what.
I think that's what he's looking for. But it's not journalist, bro. It's not journalism. You want to get,
man. Like,
you want to get a story. You want to get something that's gonna be able to get the clicks and the sales and whatever. And that's what it's become, though. Because if it is just about the story, people just write stories.
If he sat down with the same reporter, a Sky Sports reporter, TNT, whatever, and I sit down with Slot and you just want to talk football and talk about everything that encompasses Liverpool, safe. We want to do a podcast with him, safe. This presser is literally called for Marseille versus Liverpool. That's it. So you wouldn't be surprised if you don't see my man in the press conference again, because you're just asking dumb. You had one chance to ask a question, and I don't know what you thought you was going to get out of it. Maybe you thought you was being brave. I don't know, bro. Or maybe you just thought it wasn't even a bad question. But it's like, come on, man. It's dumb, bro. Like, it's a dumb thing to say. But hey, man, Slot answered it well, bro.
No, he did. He made it into like a little joke and then just answered it as much as he possibly could. But I don't know do you know where they were from? That person or paper?
I wouldn't even want to get. Yeah. They sounded like they had an accent though. They didn't sound like they were like an English paper or anything like that. And if it wasn't, that's probably why, because the other media ain't that scared to ask what they want to ask, in it. They just deal with the consequences. But because to be fair, that reporter, if he's a Marseille reporter or French reporter and stuff like this, is like, bro, I'm not going to speak to Slot again, so whatever, I don't care.
He probably wanted to rattle him as well. If it was like a Marseille one, let me just rattle him a little bit for the game.
Yeah,
it'd be like mind games. But you know, okay, here's why. Maybe it did come across disrespectful based on what you just explained, and I would agree with that. But the other side of it, Sav, is it's a question that many of our fans have been thinking about. Let's be honest. Most fans would have been like, yo, we know Alonso is available. Why haven't we gone in for him? The ones that are like, yo, 100%, let's just get rid of this manager today, get in Alonso, even though Alonso hasn't said he's wanted the job. But I felt like it was a question that someone had to ask, maybe not in the way he threw it out there. Maybe, I don't know what's another way you could probably ask that question, but someone had to ask it to give clarity in terms of where is Alonso even interested? Is Arne Slot even thinking about it? Is it something that they're even talking about? Maybe it's not so much the answer he's going to give. Maybe he's just trying to find cues of where he goes, like, oh, did he get rattled by it? Because maybe there is stuff going on in the background and he could be, he'd be like, yeah, shut up. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. Let me just focus on doing this so I don't lose my job, kind of thing. I think maybe that's the reason, because we all been, I say we all, but most people have been thinking about that. Is Alonso coming in? That was the conversation up until this press conference. That was the conversation pretty much most of the week of last week and going into this one. So someone had to ask it, bro. Someone had to take the opportunity and go, let me put my neck on the line and ask, yo, are you heard the rumors about Alonso? You know, what's your thoughts? Are you worried about, him coming in? Then someone had to ask it, Sav.
If I've been a bad boyfriend, man can't ask me rumors about next man taking my girl blood. Yeah. I don't know, man. That wasn't the time to ask for it, man. Like, I don't know. Again, because he's not walking away from his job, so really he can't answer the question anyway, because that's to do with rich shoes for them, man. And again, Alonso ain't said anything. So Alonso ain't said anything, bro. He didn't say he could because he made it very specific as well. It's not like he went, oh, there's rumors out there that there's pressure on your job or anything like that, or do you feel the pressure of your job that blah 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 and other managers are available now? Or it just went specifically for Alonso. Hey man, it's done now, and it's not that serious. So like, don't get me wrong, it's not that serious. So just like when he said it, I was like, brother, what kind of question's that, bro? Like, at the end of the day, man, I'm still Liverpool, bro. So we can talk shit about Salah. You get me? You can't disrespect him. That's my Jenna blood. You get me? Let me disrespect him in house blood. Talking about.
Let me handle it in house.
Yeah, bro.
You don't bother my gaffer, bro. Hey, do you know what? A quick little pause. Hey, shout out to Ellie from West Chiropractic. Hey, my shoulder is better. That left shoulder. Yeah.
I sorted it. Come on.
Yeah, range. Yeah. And she's a Liverpool fan as well. Hopefully she watches it and she'll be like, yeah. He did shout me out.
Hey, Shileng. Oh.
Stop.
What's the website, blood? So I can plug it, blood.
There's no website.
No, what's the Instagram, blood? What are you talking about?
No.
What's the contact details so I can plug the chiropractor, bro? I got problems on it.
Do you have? Do you?
You know I have my rotator cuff.
Oh yeah, no, but you're far though, so you ain't gonna.
I'll travel if she's lame.
That's not the point, Sam.
It's the point, bro.
It's not the point. Oh, this is not the point. But
no, I know where I'm gonna go, bro. There's one thing called mic'd up Izzy blood. Man, them know. They know. I'm gonna go get fresh therapy from mic'd up Izzy blood on Instagram blood. Tell her that Savage sent you, man, if you're gonna follow blood.
But nah, my left shoulder, yeah, it's yeah. So shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. And a Liverpool fan as well. We was just chopping up Liverpool, which is great. But Sav, your boy, our boy, the fans' boy, Mohamed Salah is back in the building. I heard what he said around Salah, right? So obviously the snippet is, I'm really happy and pleased he's back. But also, before he said that part, he also said we have conceded less and created more chances since he hasn't been here. And but then he kept, yeah. So do you know what I'm like? I'm like, what does that mean, my bro? But then he threw it in and gone, yeah, if we'd have had Salah here, with the chances we started creating, with a Salah on the pitch, we would have probably scored more. And I don't disagree with that state. I think if we're going to create some chances and got into some good areas, then Salah would be obviously the one that to put the ball in the back of the net. But I didn't understand it. He bigged up the team and then bigged up him being back. But he started off by saying, since he hasn't been here, we've done these two things well. I don't know, man. But where's your head at with this, bro?
Well, he's telling the truth to both things, isn't he? See, there's chances in that. Because obviously we do, because Salah's like having if Salah doesn't score or assist, he's like having 10 men on it. So yeah, defensively they're gonna be a little bit better just because, just numbers wise, someone's gonna be doing something else. He's not gonna be like fring pong bombing up and then he doesn't have any cover. He'll have cover, bro. But yeah, I do agree that, like, I can't say there's chances that I've seen that we've created where Salah would have scored them, because I just don't think he would have. But Salah can just get goals somehow, in it. So yeah, I think that's it. But also, like, we don't create many chances in it. So
yeah, I know we have shots though, like, but I don't, because I need to know where everyone's heads at with these things. Like shots, is that, do you just go, right, if we looked at a game, we had 20 shots, do you feel like, oh, we should have just won that game? Or do you go, oh, let me just look at the 20 shots and dissect it and go, yeah, well, only 5 of them probably were what we probably should have scored. And if I was being honest, maybe only 2 of them were definite goals, and the other 3 where you'd be like, I can understand how he's missed or someone's got a block there.
I'm with you, man. If it's like square balls and through ball and one-on-ones and that, I hear it, bro. But with us, lately anyway, we've been shooting a lot. Like Burnley, for example, we had bare shots, man are blocking stuff off the line, Dubravka saving stuff. But then I'm thinking from a Burnley standpoint, the shots ain't that powerful that you're blocking off the line anyway. And the Dubravka saves, even though they're decent, you would be screwing if you people let them in. So I'm not really like, he made a few, I think he made like 3 saves in the first half. All of them were the saves. Same, like someone tried to whip it into the far corner.
Mm-hmm.
Saved it. They weren't world-class saves. They were just decent. It weren't like, oh, he's on smoke or anything like that. But otherwise from that, all the other games, we don't create that many chances anymore. That's why Ekitike's goals are kind of like forced. He has to do something himself. WIRTZ had to... The amount of shots we had in that Burnley game, and WIRTZ done the same thing and had to put it right in the corner, bro. So, I don't know. Maybe Salah's movement's better than some of the other players. So that's one thing he has. And he's got an eye for a pass as well. But yeah, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Salah doesn't make much of a difference, to be honest.
Because that's the thing, innit? I think for most of the fans, whatever side you kind of run in the conversation, should Salah start? Should he not? Should he sit on the bench and wait his turn again and let the team carry on doing what they've been trying to do instead of trying to adjust or change it again? It's the unknown, innit? Because some will probably say, look, just throw him back in because he'll massively improve the team straight away. And some might be like, nah, I don't think he will. I think we just need to carry on doing what we've been doing and then see if he can affect the game late on. Neither side is wrong in their thought process, because some would be like, well, there's evidence to show that Salah over the years of being at Liverpool has been a massive difference maker in pretty much all of our games, scored loads of goals, loads of assists. But then in recent time, they'll be like, the evidence is there as well to say the team has gone unbeaten without him. And if the manager thinks we've created more chances and we've conceded less chances in his own mind since he hasn't been playing, then you can understand the argument on both sides. Why would I bring him in? But then also, why wouldn't we bring him back in to see if we could actually score some goals?
Yeah, it's weird, man. I think Salah's had the... Now I'm thinking about when Salah came out and made his comments and stuff like that. At the time, I was like, yeah, it's not really working, is it, Salah, bro? Like, the back in slot, whatever. Now that time's gone on and he's gone to AFCON and all that stuff, bro, he's probably had the right desired effect, not in terms of the club, but in terms of the fans, because the fans are still like daily like, oh yeah, the Salah narrative. I'm like, brother, there wasn't no Salah agenda, bro. He was stinking up the place, bro. Like, but it's worked in his favor, bro, because people really believe that now. So everything now is, well, yeah, well, it's not Salah's fault because we're still playing shit. And I'm like, no, we are still playing shit. But I don't think the manager's problem was the playing shit, because he's shit anyway. I think his problem was I need to stop the rot and stop losing. And he did. And it sucks what he did, bro. He literally did. So, I don't know, man. The perfect way would just bring Mo back. He probably should be on the bench, to be honest, for the first game back anyway. Like, there's not a reason to throw him straight back into the team and then come off the bench. Mo's normally good off the bench anyway. Get his goal and that. The narrative will be then if we end up winning the game or he scores, see, Mo's back. Just let them live with it. And then we move on from there and go to the next game. But yeah, I don't know, man.
And he hinted at the end of the press conference, I think, I can't remember the exact question, but basically he said, let's see if tomorrow you're going to have an issue, which is today. See if you're going to have an issue with the lineup. And that was in terms of Mo, probably not starting, but I think Mo will start this game. I think the idea is to bring him back in because he's probably looked at the way Marseille is planning to play or how they've been playing, and then Mo will have space to run in behind the team. I think that's probably the idea. In the transition, let's see if we can get Mo in more of the transitional moments, because that clip that went around with Szoboszlai stopping the transition was a joke.
You know what's going to happen though, isn't it? So all of a sudden, like, who's finally started playing prop like to what he was, WIRTZ. Now he's going to get kicked out the 10, bro, for Salah coming back.
I want to have that conversation, Sav, because I think I've got it on one of the topics, because that was in my thinking, and it's great that you mentioned it as well. But that I want to have that conversation. But let's go to this one, bro. KERKEZ. He's speaking, obviously, saying he understands the fans' frustration, and obviously they got freedom of speech, but we're disappointed as well. And he also spoke about him and Cody's relationship and partnership in terms of him being left back, Cody being the left winger. And he said his job is to create space for Cody and obviously get him the ball. And then Cody's job is to do with it what he pleases. So whether that's giving him the ball back on the reverse or shooting. Don't laugh, Sam. It's our KERKEZ. Hey, listen, he's doing presses now.
Bro, it's dark, bro. I literally said on the last watch along, KERKEZ's only job is to just do the decoy thing for Cody. He's not actually there for Cody to pass him the ball. He's just there. Oh my God. It's so bad, blood. It's so bad. Nah, man. So when I told man that, like, whether Cody's playing rubbish or not, and it does stink, the cutting in and doing this, I told man it was the manager's fault, bro. Man just allowing the gaffer to just make Cody just do what he wants, bro. You're not good enough to do what you want. That's reserved for Hazard and them, man, bro. You can't just do what you want. Let Wirtz do what he wants.
I'm just telling you what look. Not only KERKEZ, he understands the fans, but he also understands his teammate.
Now, well done, KERKEZ, man. I hear it, bro. Like, we all knew, bro. So thanks for clarifying what we could all see, bro. That is Starks. You're just out here just running, knowing full well you're not receiving that ball, but you might as well stay where you are, bro. Because now when I'm watching the Prem games and that, they don't even follow him. They don't follow KERKEZ anymore.
That's so true. Have you noticed that? They don't follow him on screen now. It's like they go, as soon as Cody gets the ball, they go zoom in Cody. And then you don't know if there's an overlap. You don't know if someone's making that run.
Bro, the cameraman don't follow KERKEZ anymore, bro. He just leaves him. So cameraman's like, don't worry, nothing down there's going to happen. But we're good, man. Because there's only two options, isn't it? He's going to give the ball to GAKPO. GAKPO's going to cut in and do something shit with the ball probably. Or GAKPO does give it to KERKEZ and KERKEZ gives one of them shit crosses, bro.
Oh man, big up chat. I don't know what's good. Like, I know that the temperature in the room about Cody is different, isn't it? Cutting Cody, which was mad. Sav gave him that name, by the way. And now
I've seen man running around the internet trying to claim it and that, bro.
And then I saw the clip because I watched them guys in it. I don't know how I fell across that Instagram page because they're always doing football. We said like, day in the life of a striker, yeah. Or when you're an academy baller playing against grassroots. That's what I've been watching them. So when he sent me that, I was like, how did they get Cody to a team? And said, no, take the line, take the line. He was like, no, listen, I'm gonna cut in. I want to cut in. He's like, no.
Was that the one I dropped in the group when he's like, no, go? And he's like, and he was like, you're gonna cut in, aren't you? He's like, oh, you got me. Like, oh, you got me, bro. He's like, no, this time I'm gonna allow you to go down when you're sure. And he cuts in anyway. He's fucked, bro. He's fucked, man. Trust me, that cutting in thing is reserved. You know what it is? Cody's not shit, but you're making yourself look shit now. And it's getting to the point where like I'm not defending bullshit, bro. I'm just not. I wouldn't do that for anyone. And I've been on McAllister's case all season, and now you're falling into that category, bro. Just winding me up, bro. Because at least the other Cody would score goals, bro. And Salah's smart because Salah stunk up the place and then went AFCON, so I can't even get onto him anymore. All we're getting is Cody would cut in and Salah would run into shins, bro. That was their thing, bro. You can't have two wingers just doing fuck all, bro. And then Abdi with bananas and rice. So, listen, I hear the chat. And use all your opinions to say that it's shit or not, innit? But all I'm saying is what's a fact. Yeah, and I get it because I'm not on with the way McAllister is. What's a fact is he helped us win the league last season. And seriously, we wouldn't have won the league without him, bro. If you got he was important last season, very important. Scored important goals. He's been important before when we've won League Cups and that as well. He's the top goal scorer. But when you get a man to just do one job and he's poor at it, bro, and there's no variation to the game, brother, it's terrible. Same with McAllister, bro. It was just one job, there's no variation but standing still and giving man 2-yard passes. Salah, if there's no variation, but give because remember when it used to be Salah cutting in? Do you remember that? It used to be Salah cutting in, aiming for the far corner, and once upon a time, every time Salah cut in, screaming
in the top bins, it's in the top corner.
And then all of a sudden, every time he cut in, gone, just gone. And then he developed his passing skills, and then Salah developed, I'm cutting in, and I'm crossing it, and Salah's passing got cold, bro. And then he got all them assists for cutting in. Now he can't do it, bro. So it's all half-hearted, bro. You get me? It's all half-hearted. And Cody's thing used to be that he would ghost games, innit? It wasn't that he was playing shit all the time. He would ghost games. Now, he doesn't ghost games. He's involved. It's just terrible, bro.
The man said, look, no, take the line, Cody. Cody's, no, I'll cut in. He said, no, trust me, this because I'm going to read the cut in. Just take the line because I won't. And he goes, no, I'm going to cut in. It's crazy. Nah, it is crazy. You're right. Now Salah's come back with fresh eyes now. You can't get up to him now. You can't give him at least a couple of games, settle back into the rhythm of playing for Liverpool Football Club. But yeah, it is kind of crazy.
You know what's gonna happen, bro? Because I've seen the same thing with Salah in the AFCON, bro. They started scoring goals and that his movement was different.
Yeah,
him and Marmoush
up top.
Yeah, the problem. I mean, don't get ahead of yourself. He's playing against carpenters, bro. But
nah, Sam, he was cooking up top, Sam. Nah,
he was cooking up electricians,
Sam,
bro.
you know my upgrade. My upgrade.
Nah, a couple fishmongers and that.
Sam,
playing against a couple fishmongers and that, couple butchers and that.
Sam, mine the man them cook you for, you know what I mean, for certain things, bro. You already see how Carragher got cooked.
I can't get the Carragher treat. I can't be cancelled, man. I have to realize that, bro. He's playing against fruit farmers, bro, like fruit vendors and that, and lucky men. They chicken nugget, you know, the man them side of glasses and the hats, bro. Like,
big up, G. I don't know what you've joined, G, but I just want to say these are the words of Sam and only Sam.
Brother, listen, you ain't gonna get onto me, bro. I saw a man stand in the stadium still all game as a statue, just still. The Congo, he just stood there all game in the crowd. He didn't move. The bare witch doctors over there, bro.
Hey, you know, I saw a clip, of the man them trying to get this towel off. Man said they didn't want the towel on the pitch.
Ball boys are trying to rush man on that, bro. Imagine the ball boys trying to rush man. That's really, bro.
I said that's not a reason. I'm just telling you the reason.
I'm letting you know, bro. Imagine Alisson's in goal. Imagine Mamadou Asfid there trying to give Alisson a towel, and ball boys are trying to rush man for the towel.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's tartness, bro.
Oh man,
and then walked off the pitch. It was all mad. It was all mad, bro. But nah, man, I hear it, man. Salah was all right still. Like a couple of the games. I mean, don't be fooled though. If you even watch the highlights, made it look good. You watch the real game. You realise, bro, them pharaohs ain't cutting it at football, blood. You get me, Al Ghazi and them, man, and Ghazi and that. So
they said put my two best players up top and let them run, bro. Said just through ball. Don't worry about it. Who was the attacking midfielder, bro? He was actually good. I liked him, bro. I can't remember the brother's name now, but he was good. The guy that was playing in behind Marmoush and Salah, I thought he was good. But nah, look, hopefully he's back and he can spark something in the guys. And obviously having him is better than not having him at this point, to be fair, innit? It makes no difference. But at least hopefully where he's gone away from the squad, he's probably been able to sit and watch some of the games maybe and gone, rah, yeah, I probably need to come in and do certain things differently. But throw him up top, man. Keep telling you, bro. That's where he needs to go. Take him off the wing, put him in front of goal, and we'll see a different Salah.
And replace him with who, bro?
I'm gonna say
problem. Replace him with who?
Yeah, because we've gone back to the one up top, haven't we?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? Damn. All right, maybe. I
don't even know. I actually don't even know, bro. Like I don't know. Maybe Slot should just ask Salah what he wants to do, bro. You know, like that.
I think so. Just say, bro, where do you want to play, bro? And I'll just play you there. We'll see what happens. Maybe that's what he's gonna have to do. But big up, G. Appreciate you jumping in, bro.
Nah, big up, man. Big up, Savage, man. Hope you guys are blessed.
Yeah, halfway through. Big up to the chat. Hope you guys are all blessed as well. A few more topics to go through. Let's go to this. Get G back in. So Konate potentially could be missing this game, lads, because of family reasons. Obviously, Slot didn't want to speak too much on it, which totally understandable. So that just kind of goes, what does that defense look like going into this game? Because if we're saying, he said he'll speak to him tomorrow on the thing, which was yesterday, so he'll speak to him today. What does that look like then? Defensive. I don't know who drops into centre back if Konate isn't going to be available for the game. That's an interesting topic there. And
is Gomez fit?
I don't know, bro. So, I want to say yes, but I don't know, Sav. I don't know.
Well, is he on the plane?
I will go to the squads in a second and have a look. But yeah, it should be.
Well, then it should be clear that Gomez, isn't it? And if it's not Gomez, he should leave Liverpool today, blood. That's what I think, bro. If Gomez is available and some midfielder gets the spot over him, I don't give a damn which one it is. Graves, Bosley, Endo, I don't care, bro. Then Joey's got to go today. And the window's still open, Joey, so you can leave, blood. Don't waste your time, bro. Because this slot, you're an idiot.
Oh, but that means I'll go and have a look at the squad in a minute. But what do you think the criticism of Konate? G, I'll ask you, bro. This season has been mad unfair because you've kind of been a neutral. So that's why I want to get your take from it. Stepping away from listening to the main noise around the team and the criticism getting thrown around different left, right, and center. Scapegoat is the word used probably like a month, 2 months ago around the squad. But I look at Konate and I look at that. That's, for me, that's what scapegoating looks like. Because they feel like every game he's cost us points. That's the what I get from a lot of the people that I see on the socials, speaking to in general. Feels like no matter how good he has a good game, and they were speaking, it was only a couple of days ago, me and Sal was speaking, I was like, bro, he's played well for like 5 to 6, 7 games, but no one's giving him no like praise, nothing. But the moment there's a mistake, they'll be like, yeah, he's been,
you saw that the thingy against Burnley when they squared it across the box. And it was going there for a tap in for the Burnley player, and Konate slid in for it. And then he slid in for it, and Alisson has to make a save the way Konate slides in for the ball. And man were treating it like Konate scored her own goal. And I'm like, brother, he's got to try to get to the ball. It didn't come off the right way, but Alisson saved it. We move on. If he didn't slide for the ball and just left it, it's a tap in. And man, them still trying to use it against him after the game. And I'm like, but I don't get it. Like it's like man, them ain't allowed to make any mistake anymore. And by the way, that wasn't his mistake. He was just, I'm sliding in for the ball. But to be fair, man, them treat me like that in pro clubs as well, bro. So I understand, man.
We'll dissect that stuff. Gee, we need to dissect that because
yeah, probably, especially because especially over the last few weeks, I've been hearing the way people are talking about remember we did all them streams about go get Mark Gay in, and I've heard other defenders being named and Konate will be dropped, and for Leone, for example, and I'm like, rah, you can't have rated this guy that highly if you feel like some 18-year-old who's definitely not of the level. I promise you for free, is definitely not at that kind of level where you think an international Champions League finalist in Konate, who has been good, majority of the time he's been at Liverpool, can just be dropped. And then the way that everyone spoke about him and Gay and stuff, I'm like, rah, we really are just picking up, you're just picking a player to, I guess, just not rate, and then do you get what I mean? That now it's the new player on the block, or all of a sudden Gay is this 10 times better defender than Ibu Konate. I'm like, he's definitely not that good, to the margins that people are speaking. You might think he's better, but just not to the level that people are talking about. So yeah, sometimes I do think, you know what I mean, Jamie Carragher, he doesn't understand at times as well. He's got a powerful voice, so when he puts out narratives, obviously people are going to run with narratives.
Yeah, D. Carragher's had enough of Konate, blood. He's had enough of him.
You can tell. It's some of the stuff, I know Pops just said it there about him being there at the scene of the crime, and I'm like, you see when you say stuff like that, bro, people
see that scene of the crime thing as well. You know what gets me with, I keep seeing content creators say it as well. That came from Slot, bro. It came from Slot's press conference, and you know Slot's is obviously his first language in English. So he was trying to defend Konate, and he said, "But I understand because it seemed like every time there's a crime, he's always on the scene on it." But I'm like, whatever, man. Dark. 1 second.
Yeah, it's just Konate's Konate. Do I think yes? I still say he's obviously got the bozo gene. I ain't seen him in weeks to know if he's been making mistakes, but he has it regardless. That ain't just gonna leave. But he does have good games, so I just don't feel like people give him the benefit of the doubt at times. You'll go too hard on him, but I'll be real. There's some games I was watching. I'll be real. Virgil van Dijk was shit. He was actually shit, but no one said a word. No one mentioned it. It was a lot of excuses as to why he's shit. Oh, yeah, it's because no. Virgil has been shit numerous times this season, kind of thing, and it's just kind of been swept under the rug because Virgil is absolutely brilliant and he's one of the best centre backs we've ever seen in this generation, and blah 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 kind of thing. So yeah, I feel like at times it was a little bit unfair on Konate, but listen, when people, I guess, you've got a notion on someone, then anything always seems better. But I just didn't like the way that Liverpool fans spoke about like Mark Gay, or I think you did a stream the other day, and I know Cal kept mentioning like the Schlotterbeck thing, and whether he's linked to us or not, I don't know. But like, let's say Schlotterbeck, when people kept talking, I was like, but Gay. But then the second Gay goes to Manchester City, all of a sudden everyone's like, nah, he's not worth the money. Which, bro, the way you people spoke, he's worth the money. I promise you, the way that we heard people speak about Gay, 300k is absolutely nothing. Like, and I do mean nothing in comparison to the way that people spoke about him and how much they feel he could obviously improve the team. I'm not saying he couldn't. I'm not saying he wouldn't have been better. But the way then he then moved, it was like, nah, he's not really worth it. Then you've got to understand where Konate might be coming from in terms of his own contract situation. He's looking at Gay, thinking, brother, if he's earning at least 300 bags, like, I need something close to that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm someone who's actually won things, and I've been at the top level for a long, long time. So yeah, man, I just think it's a bit mad.
Do you know, you're so right in what you just said as well, and that's a crazy way. The fact that Mark Gay's been able to go to City and the reported wage packet is around 300 grand. If I was Konate, I would be like, exactly what you just said. I've actually won stuff, big trophies.
Exactly.
So how is he getting that? And I'm not, and you guys are umming and ahhing about my body of work, of what I've done over the time. And then obviously on both sides, they'd be like, well, you've had a few injuries. Well, you've had your moments. But overall, he'd probably be like, well, overall, I've helped us win trophies. So why can't I get that? Especially if there's other suitors out there going, yeah, we'll give you that. And it's not like, football's not like how it was in the past where you could go, a player could go, I'm turning down that big contract because I want to play for this football club. They're in the mold of, I have a short career, spans over probably 15 years, you know, how well you keep your body and whatever. I need to make as much as I possibly can, because at the end of it, there is no other jobs that's outside of it. I'm not going to go and do a normal job, if that makes sense, in the eyes of the world. I'm not going to go and pick up something else. I'm either going to go into something to do with coaching, or I'm going to go in something to do with punditry or management, if that's a line of work I want to kind of go into, if that I'm that type of player. So in their mold now, they're like, I need to make as much as I possibly can. And can you moan about it? Can you blame them for that? Nah, you can't.
Cool, bro.
If he's looking at Gay going, he's on 300. Nah. Listen. I need that kind of money. I need something close. And I don't even think he was asking for that, in my honest opinion. I think he's probably asking around the 250 mark. I think that's where he's 250. He's probably thinking, bro, is that mad to give a defender at this point in the way football is working now? No, to me, no.
And you mentioned something. There was a stream you did a few days ago, and you mentioned something about like it would cost more, like, to get the guy to replace him, right? So whoever you sign to get him in, what's that gonna look like? Like, what wages are you giving the brother that you're trying to replace Konate with? Is really the question I'm trying to figure out. Because the reality is, remember, if let's just say we think, Konate is not that good, right? And you genuinely believe there's like other defenders out there. That's not a problem. Like, I also think the same thing. But let's just say we can obtain this other defender, right? Remember, that defender, one, has to be a minimum level of Konate. So whatever level you think Konate, he has to just be at a minimum of that level. And obviously you're really looking for better. If you're looking for better, you're probably looking at a brother who's probably going to cost more than, or is going to want the kind of wages that Konate is kind of looking for anyway. So yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said,
the club more over the long, because wouldn't it cost the club more in the long-term aspect? Because Konate is here. All you have to do is give him a wage, and you give him a wage that he thinks is acceptable for the body of work he's done. Cool, right? Not a problem. That might cost you 15 million over the course of the next 5 years, maybe 20, wherever that looks like. But now you want to go out there and get a defender, which is probably going to be around 60, 70, and then pay them a higher wage anyway. So in the long term, you're like, we could have just done the smart thing, giving him this, and then see if we can go and get someone else as well on top of that. But if we go and get this big defender and he doesn't come in and hit the ground running, but we've spent a lot of money on him and given him a massive wage, what we're going to end up doing is to try and find another centre back as well. So now I don't understand the thinking, but I don't get it. But that's just me. I'm sure many people will be like, well, he's not good enough. Fairs, let's get him out, get 2 more in. Yeah, but remember the club and how we've been running isn't like, I know we had the summer of going to spend a crazy amount of money. I don't see if KONATE leaves us going and get 2 top level centre backs in.
Yo,
especially because we did, shout out to Dean. Me and him did the stream about the risk factor, and we was like looking in the next 18 months. If we don't go out of the defense, that's Virgil can speak to other clubs. Gomez would have gone by then. I think KONATE would have been gone. So that's 3 centre backs out of your 4 that you have. So that would have left what, Leone?
Yep.
Bro, when I come to figure,
so we got to make sure we pattern up with this KONATE stuff. And I get it, even if you don't like it, but the smart thing would be pay him a respectable wage. Now you've got room to go and do what you need to go and do. We know, then you can go have that calm in the back of your mind. At least we've got Virgil for 1 more year. KONATE is here long term now. So even if we have to sell him, we can still make big money from him. Leone, you give him enough time to try and find his feet again, get back fit, get strong, whatever. Gomez is then gone. Now you can go into the market and then try and find a suitable replacement there for Gomez. Or even if you're thinking, I need a partnership with Virgil, you can go out there now, get that. Because then you've got long-term this, which is KONATE, the new centre-back long-term. You give Leone enough time. Virgil, you got... So then in 6 months' time, you can go, who's the next defender that's made that step? And that's who you then go and get in. But we're doing things completely backwards sometimes. But
hey,
listen.
You know it could be, bro? I was thinking about this the other day, yeah? Like when I was watching you lot stream. I was like, you know what? This could all be like some his and hers plot twist, like where, like the end of the season, Liverpool just win the Champions League, the FA Cup. They finish second in the Premier League, 1 point behind Arsenal. Everybody signs a new deal, and then they go and spend the money. Hey, it could be a mad plot twist, bro. Like a plot twist you never just saw coming. You never know. It could happen, bro. It could happen.
Nah,
I never saw his and hers. I never saw that plot twist, so you never know, bro.
And that's why, I was saying none of you guys answer me, by the way, but it's fine. Sav, I sent a message. You know how you said you felt like the way they treated you in pro clubs? Not me, because obviously I passed the ball to you on that, and I praised you yesterday when you made a tackle, and you told me shut up about it. Don't gas him. Don't gas me up.
You gave me charity praise, blood.
No, I didn't. I said, what was the word I used? What was the word?
No, you said that was brilliant or that was excellent. I'm like, brother, relax, man.
Yeah, he did. He said that, relax.
But you know what? You got too much on the other side with this whole pro clubs thing. Like, he's not going to believe anything you say, regardless. Anyway, from what I've gathered with this whole pro clubs,
it's fine because I need to dissect that anyway. But so yeah, KONATE not there. But looking at the Liverpool squad that's travelled in terms of a potential lineup. So Alisson, Gomez, Endo's obviously back fit. Virgil, KERKEZ, WIRTZ, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Salah, Chiesa is gone. Woodman, Frimpong, Gravenberch, Trey, Rio has gone. Jones, Gakpo, Ekitike, Mamadashvili, and Robertson has all travelled in the squad. So relatively a good fit squad, to be fair.
What does number 10? What does number 10 look like? Is our coach? Looks like he's the coach, bro.
Looks like he said some stuff in it, and he has a whistle. Yeah. Looks like he's got a whistle. Has Chiesa been playing? Not really.
Same as before, man. Dash him on when you can, little piece.
Plus, the moment when we was when we all said, throw Chiesa in, guys, throw Chiesa in, get him in. I don't have that same sentiment no more.
Wow.
Do you know why? Because when there's a moment when a player has that hunger in them and they're trying to do everything in their powers to help, and they're going, I just want to put the work in so the manager sees what I'm trying to do, and hopefully gives me the opportunity to play. The other side of that is when you're doing all of that, excuse me, and you're not given the opportunity to start, you're not given the opportunity to play like proper minutes. What happens is you lose that about you. You lose that eagerness when you come on. You want to. So now when he comes on, I look at him as like, he just comes on as like, I'll just pass the ball around. I don't see that same. So now I'm not pushing for him to start because that part now is gone. That's down to Arne Slot not managing that correctly and realizing that in the player. So I'm not really pushing for him to play like that now, if I'm being totally honest, bro.
That's mad. I would have thought by now, maybe not start. Okay, maybe I even use the wrong word, but maybe just like, you know, like before he was only coming on for like the last 2 minutes of a game. Like, I'm thinking, oh, maybe he's getting like a 20 to 30 because I'm seeing the results, bro. Like I'm not silly. Like I can see
he's getting more of those minutes now. But the problem is like Liverpool's already under the cost when that happens, bro. Every time he brings him on, Liverpool's never winning when they bring him on ever.
Okay.
Remember, a lot of people can showcase their talents a little bit more attacking wise when we're winning. You can express yourself a little bit more. He's always coming on to run around and have to do defensive work and that. Pointless, bro. Like same with Rio. Luckily, Rio don't give a damn about defending anyway. But he's getting 4 minutes and then having to do something. But the problem is like you can tell the difference when Rio comes on the pitch instantly.
Yeah.
He's got that.
Yeah, Slot still don't care though. So
yeah, but
meanwhile, watching Wanyeri about to go Marseille and on loan, I'm just like, yeah, Rio should have won there, and Trey should have gone Dortmund or something like this. Send them out, man.
Send them out. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I saw the Wanyeri thing. They should go on loan. You
know. Well, looking at the squad, then, guys, I'll move through it slowly. Chat as well. I want to know what you guys think, and also if you haven't, guys, drop a like on the video if you're enjoying the conversation so far. There's over 200 of you guys in the building, so love for the support, guys listening in the background, because I know there's a few of you probably at work doing your thing. Yeah, just get involved where you can. But looking at the lineup, and looking at the squad that's gone, I want you guys to throw a lineup in there which you would go into this game with. I'll flick through so you can see pretty much who is available.
You know, the thing is, yeah, is, you know, what's so funny about flicking through this thing, yeah. The reality is, I feel like there's only going to be like one lineup with maybe like 1 or 2 players who you might want to swap. Like, is Salah there? I didn't see.
Salah is there, yeah. Salah traveled, yeah.
Yeah, see, like, there's not going to be many different things, I guess. But yeah, I think it's peak for Liverpool at this moment in time. And this Marseille game, this is one game I said I'm going to watch. I wanted to see. I wanted people to watch the game with their eyes. Like, I don't want anyone to tell me that. Like, I don't care about the score. Just watch the game with your eyes, because I actually think Liverpool could actually win the game. But just watch the game with your eyes.
Looking at that, then, G and Sav, what would you pick what would you pick to go into this game with? Just knowing how difficult this game potentially could be. Because as I said, like, defensively, Marseille isn't like, they're not massively like a defensive side, but they keep the ball well. They move the ball really well, and they transition the ball well, and they score goals, which is Liverpool's kryptonite. Teams that actually move, transition, and they're able to take opportunities.
That sounds crazy.
If you listen to Slot, these kind of teams are the teams that he likes playing against, but when he says that anyway, and then when you play the game, it's completely different. But I'm with G. I reckon that we'll get scored and probably still win, but on a PSG thing. But the team what we put out, I'll be honest, and it sounds harsh, and I don't care anymore. Like the same team that always goes out is just the team you should put out. That's same team.
And they press.
Same team, and change the left back or the right winger. That's it. Because Salah's back. Ektik is going to start. We ain't got no other strikers. Play Mohamed, that's really if you want to, just because you want to give him whatever. I don't give a shit, bro.
No. Alisson plays in goal for this one.
Okay, and then, you know, you change Robbo or KERKEZ all the time. We only have one right back now because Bradley's finished. And we only got one left winger because he doesn't like to use Rio, and he likes using GAKPO. So even when we come up with a lineup, it's still going to be the same thing. And then it's like a choice between McAllister and whoever. Maybe he drops the Bosley further back with Grav and then takes off Curtis, which would be a stupid move. But Curtis should be cemented in the team now. Like, he shouldn't even be in conversation at this point. But
should we do that then? Let's focus on the midfield areas then, because let's leave the defense. That picks itself, as you rightfully said, Sam.
Yeah.
The up front, rightfully, as you said, is going to pick itself. It'll be Salah, Ekitike, and GAKPO. Yeah. That's what the predicted lineup in terms of front line is. But the midfield combination is going to be very key in this game. So you got an underperforming, from some fans' eyes, Gravenberch. Curtis should be in the team. McAllister hasn't been playing well, but in the last few games, you'd probably say he's found somewhat of his feet.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Thomas Sly can't be dropped, And then
Just because you go from shit to urine, bloody, don't mean that you're better, bro.
Shit to urine is crazy, bro. That is yo.
what's the lineup mixture you would go with for this then, looking at how Marseille might play?
Do you think, yeah? Do you guys think that Wirtz could drop deeper into almost like an attacking 8 role and be able to just combine in that role, as opposed to playing so far forward, but then you're dropping back to like this flipping defense position, and then you've got no one there anyway, kind of thing. Sometimes I sit there and think, why doesn't he just play in like the 8 position? Because he's good at rotating, he's good at linking up with Curtis Jones. So I would have had Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai, and Florian Wirtz as a midfield 3, because I feel like that 3 is actually fluid enough to just rotate around, because then you've got your, I know they're not the same, but then you've got your runner, like your person who can run around in obviously Szoboszlai. You've then still got your Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha type players who can play on the ball, can play on the half turn, are not scared to pick up the ball from the defenders and stuff like that, but they also link up really well. Sometimes I just sit there and think, cool, if you're saying like you said Gravenberg not been playing, oh cool, drop him. Like McAllister, he's shit, just drop him anyway. So just play with the technical midfield. You want to play a technical game,
say that,
that's what he wants to do. So why not use the technical players that you do have and just play them, instead of trying to almost McAllister and Gravenberg, like
so play Wirtz side, they play Odegaard.
Yes, literally that. Just do that, because I just think that he like Liverpool, from what I've seen, I feel like Liverpool want to get him the ball, right? Salah's not been here, so he's been the guy that Liverpool want to get the ball to, right? So I'm like, just keep doing that then. Like you can keep giving him the ball, but I just think if you're gonna give him the ball, but he's trying to come from, I don't know, a 10 position or a striker position, he's dropped into now defensive midfield alongside Gravenberg, and then you're like, oh, so it's only Ekitike there, but then Ekitike is dropped deep into this other position. Now you've got no one up front.
Yeah, he has been doing it a little bit, because I think Slots just decided to give him the freedom of the park. Like you line up in this position, but really, like, he doesn't have one. He's just everywhere, and he's affecting the game in a good way now. Like, he's not just seeming like a spare part. The problem's been lately is number 10's playing at the same time, and the mannequin Max should be further back, and he's been standing in the 10th spot. When I mean standing in the 10th spot, I mean he's just standing there, getting in Wirtz's way. So they shouldn't play together. So if he doesn't play, then what you said could happen. If Matt plays, then it's darkness, bro, because he's going to be further ahead. That's when then said that, oh, maybe Matt's been playing a little bit better. He had the one game when he decided to just sit further back. Probably Arsenal, to be honest. And he just did his job, innit?
Yeah,
man, give the ball 2 yards, bro. That's what he's good at. So if you can do that, it's not a bad idea, man. But yeah, Wirtz he's been good, bro. Like, he's been the best player when we've been playing, really, which he should be anyway.
Yeah, he should be, to be fair.
And then I just worry about in this game, if Szoboszlai's been really good this season. It's probably most people probably say overall he's probably been our best player, but he's been off a little bit on the ball. You know that thing that he had last season where on the ball he was a bit stinky.
I saw the video.
Yeah, in the last couple of games he's been doing that a little bit, and Marseille's not the kind of team I want to be giving the ball away. Like, once we get it, Curtis will keep the ball, bro. Like, Ekitike will keep the ball, Wirtz will keep the ball. I'm not trying to give it to Szoboszlai, he's just going to run, and then now Salah's back to try and give it to Salah every 2 seconds. That's not what I'm trying to see, bro. You're right. Play the technical players that can keep the ball, move the ball around a little bit. Even if they're, like, fluid in the way they move, like, they're all in a formation in a certain position, but they're moving a lot. I hate when they're just rigid. It's pointless.
Yeah, it pisses me off.
No, you guys are right. He has found his form, man. He's scoring goals now. And the goals that he's starting to score are not joke goals either, man. They're actually really good goals. And we are trying to find him a little bit more. But now with Salah back, do you think that's going to hinder him creating? Not hinder him as such as he's not going to try and get on the ball and do stuff, but they might revert back to, let's go Salah first, and then we might go into Wirtz. Where what I've noticed in especially the last 3-4 games, it's literally let's give it to WIRTZ. Give it to WIRTZ. Find him in those half spaces, wherever he is. Let's see if we can find him and let him create.
Probably only Sabo, innit? He's like wired just to give the ball to Salah, bro. That's his thing, man. Everyone else, I think they're beyond that now. I feel like Frimpong could link up well with Salah if they get a good understanding, because Frimpong goes to the byline now. It's offers Salah up a lot of space, and Salah might use him as well. He's been getting crossed into the box. The only worry about is slot more than anything, because once Salah's back in the squad, the only thing I can think of instantly is, that means he'll either play WIRTZ in the 10 and do what we think is going to happen, or he'll put him on the left. And when he wants to play wingers, but when he puts WIRTZ on the left, WIRTZ doesn't play on the left. He puts him there, but then he doesn't stay there, and then we have no winger. So
I'd be blaming. I can't. I'm with Savage, bro. Like, I'll be blaming Slot. Like, if Salah comes back and the team like then decides that they want to revert back to give Salah the ball, bro, I can't. I'm not even looking at Salah anymore. I'm just looking at Slot. I'm like, bro, you're an idiot, because obviously Liverpool ain't lost. I know the performance, whatever, we can get into that another time, but they haven't lost, right? If you then go back to what wasn't working, playing shit and losing, like, bro, pick a struggle, bro. You can't be broke and ugly. Like, you have to pick one and sort out the other. So you can't then decide to be shit and then you're losing games. You have to either just be shit and win games, or be shit and like, it can't be both kind of thing. So yeah, if Salah comes back and this is the whole thing, yeah, it's all on him, man.
I hear it, man.
And says, please don't wake up this evening and be awful. Then be awful after the match. You can return.
That's right, man. That's the Liverpool way as well. That's what Liverpool would do. We'll beat them and then go back to being shit on the weekend.
Yeah.
Big up to you, man. Appreciate that. Still said, don't wake up today. Just let us win, and then you, man, can do what you need to do. Do what you need to do after that. It's so interesting, though, man. The other conversation was the two defenders that we're linked with.
This shit again, but they look like
It's
twins.
there.
They're like twins. It's a Bastonian
hairstyle. Yeah,
bro.
Where you guys heads at with this, man? Are we even gonna get any of these guys realistically? I don't want us to go. Oh yeah, I know Liverpool need a defender, so we should be, and we're definitely gonna, like, realistically, can we get these guys?
I'm gonna say the same thing again. I don't even want to be that guy, but I'm serious. Who said we were linked to them? I'm being serious, bro.
It's just that, when journalists are putting 2 and 2 together, just throwing names out there because Liverpool need a defender, they just end up on a list of defenders that Liverpool potentially could go after. So no one's outright said they're going after this guy. It's more, here's a list of players, defenders, that Liverpool potentially could go after.
Well, Bastoni's been twerking. We've been twerking for Bastoni for seasons, blood. For seasons. And then Schlotterbeck. I am not biased, but I think he should stay at Dortmund.
You're definitely biased. I think Bastoni doesn't even make sense, though. Like, I don't see why you would sign him.
Yeah, I'm with you. It doesn't make sense.
Like, where's he gonna play? Like, I feel like he plays on that left kind of hand. I mean, he can play on the right. I've seen him do it for Italy that time. But I guess he's something more comfortable. You could swap Virgil.
If we bought him and played him on the right side of the defense, I'd lose my mind, bro. Because I don't understand why are we off balancing players. Just move. If Virgil is your combination, Virgil, thanks for the years you played on that side. Just move to the right. We need a left footer just to add balance.
But then, do you want to move Virgil?
Yeah, we're gonna have to, bro. Right,
I'm with Gino, man. It's like you're moving the best centre back in the world out of his original spot where he's done everything with.
When man start tripping over their heel, like, because the ball comes in. And
I'm with you, man. I'm saying don't do that. No, I'm 100% with you. But think of like an attacker who's been cooking on like the right hand side all this time. Yeah. And he's having a bad season, but he's the best in the world. And then you bring him to a new team, you swap him. You just bring Vinny in and put him on the right hand side. Like that, bro. Bring Haaland in and play him in the 10. Bro, listen.
That would be crazy.
If they bring Haaland in and drop him in the 10, would be crazy.
To be fair, Schlotterbeck's a weird one because, again, I'd rather him stay at Dortmund because it's where it belongs. But
Whoa, no one owns a player, Savage.
No, it's where it belongs, bro.
What do you mean he belongs?
They don't own a player.
It's where it belongs, bro. It's where it belongs, right?
It's not Savage. Like they don't belong anywhere. Like they can.
Like, he's cold, bro. He's cold, bro. You know what I mean?
He's good.
Been trying to lock up that secret for years, bro. But now Cal wants to run
Man
around.
said, you mean Wirtz at left wing? Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but there's other defenders. Like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean,
honestly, saying Luke Caber is one. He's a good one as well.
I like Murillo, you know. I like the Murillo, brother.
I like Murillo. I like Fingy as well, bro. His partner. He's cold as well.
Milenkovic, yeah, he's good.
Not when they just suit. You know when two players are played next to each other as partnership.
Oh, especially with Sean Dyche, their manager. Match made in heaven, that blood.
They just wanted to. But that's what I'm saying. Why would I bring in Schlotterbeck? Like you bring in Schlotterbeck and Bastoni, and you're like, nah, you guys have to play the right side of the defense.
Listen, I'm left-footed. I know what it's like playing on that right side, bro. I'd rather just stay on the left side, bro. Like,
no, because you know what I mean. And when you're predominantly that foot as well, I think Bastoni, obviously, they can use their right foot, but they're predominantly left-footed players, bro. So why are we gonna? Virgil's comfortable because he's done it for years on that side. All right, fine, that's fine. But these men have also played on that side for most of their career as well. So why are we gonna bring it in if the evolution is still Virgil and one of them? He has to play on that left-hand side. Easier to play the passes. I'm not near now. You know when they look so off balance trying to open up on that right foot, and then they're trying to part and they look unorthodox. You're like, yeah, that's kind of mad still. We're just forcing extra mistakes to happen.
You're not gonna see some darkness if you see Virgil ends up in Konate's spot, bro. You man are gonna hate Virgil, bro. You're gonna see some dark.
He's like, oh, I have to run,
brother. Because what you're gonna see is he has to do more work, and you don't want to see Virgil when he has to do more work, bro. That is not. He's so comfy being a defender how he is, bro. When he has to do too much, I've seen Virgil try to run out to like the throwing line and tackle, man. I'll just run past you, blood. Get out of here, blood. then all of a sudden, when we play Man City, Virgil got to deal with Doku now when he didn't have to before. Yeah, man.
Go out there.
Stop, bro. Virgil got it's mad.
When Doku's doing, I don't know if Virgil's ready for his knees to go in one way, but he has to go another way. I don't know if he's ready. 34 years of age. I can't do that.
I seen Virgil in his rightful spot and Burma run off Virgil's hamstring, blood. Ran it off, blood.
It's long, bro.
Do you know it's crazy when you know when sometimes you knock someone's work here, you're like, bruv, why is he always looking shaky over there? Yeah, until you have to go and do the work yourself, and then you find out, oh, so Konate, you've had to do with all of this. Okay.
Wait, why is everyone dissing Dortmund in the chat, bro? Like that's not you don't get to judge a team off losing one game to Spurs, blood. Like what?
Why?
What? Yeah, we lost to Nottingham. We lost.
Listen, Sav.
No, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. Think of what I'm saying here a second. No, think of what I'm saying here a second. Is it the time as a Liverpool fan to be dissing any other team, blood? Any other player? Seriously, one game, blood. One game, Spurs can beat people, bro. We lost 9 out of 12 games, bro. We lost 9 out of 12 games. With all the games that we lost against top teams. No.
The thing is, I
told him. I'm shout out to Pablo as well. Sav, we didn't need that though, bro. We didn't need reminiscence of those days.
Sorry, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
we're 12 unbeaten.
We lost to Amarim's United, blood, who never won 2 games back to back at the time, bro. We lost to Nottingham when they were 19th, bro. We struggled with Wolves when they were 20th, bro. We drew against Leeds twice. Relax, man. You know what I mean? Dortmund second in the
That is hilarious.
Yeah, so let me just calm down.
Let me just calm down.
Let me get my blood pressure down because you're not trying to.
You know what's mad? I said this yesterday. I tweeted this yesterday. I said, or this morning, I said, bro, I don't know why everyone even cares about this group stage thing because we literally watched PSG stink in the group stages and bop everybody off the park afterwards. Like, I don't care about the group stages, bro. I just care, can you just qualify? That's like, I don't care how you qualify. Can you just qualify for the next round. That's why when I saw the Arsenal fans getting gas, we won 7 out of 7. We've only conceded. I said, all right, Liverpool, we won 7 out of 7 last season. We thought we were gonna do the madness. You see, PSG, they had other ideas. They said, all right, we're gonna teach you men how to kick ball properly. And so said, so done. So that's why when Dortmund loses, I'm like Dortmund are a team. I wouldn't be surprised if they made it to the semi-final. Like Dortmund would just do that. Like they're just that type of team, like in the Champions League. So losing to Spurs is not a big deal at all, bro.
Different kettle of fish in the knockout stages, isn't it? In the group one, you're like, got some points to be made. Liverpool, bro.
You see them top teams, how we should be acting, bro. That's when they care, blood. In them knockout stages.
Bro, Madrid stink in the group stages, just make it through. All of a sudden,
he's right. That's what happened last season, bro. Like the reason why them top spot finishing went against everyone last season is because all the top teams finished in the playoffs.
Exactly.
So it's like Madrid, PSG, and all that finished in the playoffs and that, and the same thing's gonna happen this season.
Exactly.
You see Man City getting punched up by Bodo Glint, blood.
That was crazy though.
That's you can't get punched up by Bodo
Glint with that kind of name as well. That's mad. Big up to Bodo Glint.
Getting punched up by Bodo Glint is kind of crazy still. I can't even lie.
Nah, kind of. That is embarrassing.
I told you about that scrub. What did I tell you before that game ends? The same day I told you what player did I say I don't like, bro? And then he went and stunk up the place, bro. This Rodri Hoop blood. I've been telling man about this.
You know what? Yesterday said, I don't like Rodri. It weren't even a conversation around players, football. I don't even like Rodri, I'm like,
man.
Why you got beef with Rodri, bro? What did he do to you?
He's a fraudulent geezer, blood.
Why, Sam? What?
He's a fraudulent geezer, blood. He's overrated, which doesn't mean he's shit. But he's kind of like, bruv. Man got a Ballon d'Or for just walking backwards and passing the ball 2 yards, blood. And I get it.
Savage. We're not doing that, Savage.
He did.
Man. We're not doing that. He did. We're not. Just leave him alone.
In the Euros and that, bruv. Man, like Arizabal and that was coming off the bench cooking.
Arizabal.
Over Mendy and that, blood.
Leave him alone, bro.
Bruv, I don't even know. If I was like Yamal and them, man, and I ain't, about that traffic youth, bro, but if I was him and Nico Williams and that in that Euros, this guy got the Ballon d'Or. Him.
Yeah, I do think that they were better, of course.
Yeah, so was Vinny. Vinny should have got it. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I'm biased, bro. I hate that. He took the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, Salah should have got it as well.
You know what it is? I just think he ruined the integrity of the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, the Salah one, I hear it.
No, Salah should never have got it.
Salah should have got it as well.
Oh, Salah shouldn't win it, but Vinny should,
Yeah,
okay.
bro.
No, listen. I hear it. I'm just saying. Obviously, he didn't pick to win the Ballon d'Or himself, so I probably shouldn't get onto him for that. But the integrity of the Ballon d'Or was already compromised. It's compromised forever now. He's won it, bro. Forever, bro. Now, any basic, you can just win it, bro. All you got to do is be a part of that team. Because Carvajal should have won it ahead of him, bro. He better than
Carvajal cleaned up.
That season?
No, it wasn't. He
He
cleaned up.
won the treble, won the Euros, won everything, bro.
No, but was that the same season that Rodri won the Ballon d'Or?
Same season, bro. Yeah, man.
Fair. I do think Carvajal was very good. I do think it was very.
It was like a few players, and everyone's like, it's kind of strange that he's won it because I think Man City only won the Prem. Was it the Prem and maybe a League Cup or something? They won it when he won it.
But I almost feel like it's because they didn't give it to him the year before. Because I feel like he should have, if he was going to win it. I'm not saying he should have. Right. If he was going to win it, he should have won it the year before when they won the treble or whatever it was that they won that in that season, right?
But when they won the treble, Haaland finished second. The Messi one.
So what year was it? There was a year when I thought, maybe Rodri could have won it this year. I feel like it might have been. It might have been the treble year.
But saying that, then, lads, bringing it into tonight. Obviously, this is what we did against Burnley, right? 32 shots, G. We finished 1-1. They had 7. The manager's come out and spoken about, look, we need to be better with the ball when we have it because we're having loads of possession, but we ain't really creating the opportunities that we need to create. And he said we've been working on it in a previous press conference. Obviously, he's saying with the chances now we're creating, obviously bringing Salah back in would help us with what's going on because 32 shots to only score 1 goal is diabolical, by the way. Looking at the shot map as well, crazy. They're in proximity of at least hitting the target. But what I realized, the ones in the box, I think, which is 4, hit the target. and there's like 4 or 5 outside of the box that hit the target, but there's loads inside the box where we didn't work the keeper at all. We can't display the same naiveness against Marseille, bro.
No, that's
If
true.
we get this amount of shots, not saying we will, but if we did get close, maybe even 15 shots in the game, we have to put away at least 5.
It's true. I kind of want to be fair to Liverpool on the Burnley game, but also it's Burnley. The shots in that game was Burnley defending well, because I'm guessing the ones in red are the ones who are on target, innit?
Yeah, I'll go back to it. Yeah,
And
so the red
as-
ones, yeah, they're on target.
Yeah, and as I said to you at the beginning of the stream, Dubravka made like 3 saves to the same far corner. You know them ones where it's like it's a good save by the keeper, but you should save it.
Mhm.
You get me? Because so them ones. Then obviously the goal is a shot on target as well. And then there was, I think, 2 or 3 times where the Burnley players cleared it off the line. Because it was one of them ones, you know, because some of them are in the same movement, like shot block. And then I'm going to do this on it, but this is fucked up. You see all the ones on the left-hand side? They're all GAKPO, bro. They weren't like GAKPO misses. You know when he cuts in and he gets blocked?
Yeah.
That goes down as a shot, bro. So like, I'm like, you're not really being fair to Liverpool. Not you. I'm this stats in this particular moment. It's Cody cutting in and shooting, and it's getting blocked, bro. It's not like they've had a clear shot at goal and they've just missed. Whereas in the other games, I will say we've just missed the chances and that. And I think Ekatike missed a chance in this game as well, what he should have scored. But you are right though. You get certain, even if you take away the 32, just 7 shots on target against Marseille, you better be putting them away, bro. Better be at least 2 of them, otherwise you're screwed.
Yeah, because what would be like? Say we had, let's say we had 15 shots, 7 on target. What out of the 7? How much in the 7 out of target? Yeah, do you think that Liverpool should realistically put away? If we're going by, they should have created enough chances not only to have shots but enough to have scored a goal. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2, blood.
Yeah, I would have said like 2 to 3. Then I'll be like, okay, you had 7 on target. I don't really care about how many shots you had. How many do you have on target? 7. Okay, at least 2 or 3 of those, and maybe even 3. 3 sounds a lot though when I think about it.
It is a lot, because if you double it to 14 shots, then you're saying that man should have scored 6 goals, bro.
6 goals, yeah, for real.
That's why I think. That's why I think like 2 out of 7. If you won the game 2-0 and it said that you had 7 shots on target and 30 shots, sounds about whatever in it. But
yeah,
I don't know. I'm with you though. It's a bit, it's a bit like awkward because there's context to all of these. So if you've watched the game, then it's like, oh, I can watch it and go, you should have scored more goals. No, like when we had that game early in the season against Man U, I think it was, and we hit the post a few times.
Yeah.
People saying, "Oh, like Cody, you got to score these," and I'm like, they're not shots that you should have scored.
Yeah.
Like, they're unlucky because you hit the post, but like if like Mandos Moan, someone will shoot from 30 yards and that, like, oh, I should have put that in. I'm like, not really. And that's how I feel about some of those shots. Did somebody in the chat just ask me if I was in prison in 08? What the fuck?
Yeah, they did. I saw that still. I started laughing. I said, boy.
Man thought I was in Hewell on the wing, blood, with the man them. Nah, but I was raising my youth, bro.
I mean, if they said they saw you, bro. Like,
I was raising
my
youth like a good father, blood.
And they saw you on the wing, so maybe you weren't as good as, I don't know. Like, I'm not here to judge. That's the
Man said, I'm not here. You see how rumors can be spread, bro? Because now G's saying I might believe it, but I might not. I don't know.
The next stream we do, if I see, no, you know what? If they do another Top Boy, I'm expecting Savage to be in it.
Right. Now you're taking a piss, bro. What? Whoa.
But he's saying he's in there doing some writing as well. Just
they need more realistic people, innit? Savage might be.
What do you mean realistic, bro? Stop, bro. This is crazy.
Bro, sometimes they just need like, they need that one guy so that they can make it seem a bit like, oh yeah, he knows what would be going on in prison and that. You might be the.
So I missed what you guys said. I think I overheard. Was it 3 you said and 2 out of the 7?
I'll go with 2. I'll go with Savage 2.
Yeah, 2.
Is that enough to win? Nah, we know that's not enough to win games for Liverpool. 2 goals.
Because I think the average scoreline in a football match, well, in the Prem anyway, and most of football is 2-0 or 2-1, which says that most people get 2 shots on target, definitely, and then after that. Force a couple saves from the goalkeeper. I'm not expecting people to put more than 2 in because then your conversion rate's like ridiculous if you are. Then you know what I mean? Then you're saying like the team's conversion rate's nearly like 45% of shots and that. That's kind of crazy, but yeah, madness.
All right, I think we'll leave it there, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. You'll find Savages and G's channels in the description as well. So if you want to go show some support, big up to Jacquees with the supers, man. He says, Ugg Ends and Ugg Sav, salute to you, my G, bro. Love for the love, man. Yeah, G, you weren't here, so you didn't get the salute, but
it's fine. It's okay. Like it's all right.
Big up Jacquees, go ahead. So if you follow the Inter Milan fans, they've been on Bastoni for time, bro. He's been poor, according to the fans. I know, has he been poor?
You don't have to apologize, bro. Like if you saw him, with it. Like you don't have to lie.
To be fair with what Jacquees just said, you can't really. I'm not saying Jacquees is wrong for, but you can't really use that. You know, like the fans of the club said this, so
bro, look what they said about Slot, bro. Forget
yeah, because like you know, like people like you see content creators and that when they talk about Liverpool, they speak as if they've watched every Liverpool game. And we all know, like, bro, most games are at 3 o'clock. How you watched our club and your club at the same time, bro? This didn't happen. So when Salah's cooking, you'll hear somebody go, "Yeah, Salah's not doing too good right now." And then when Salah's playing shit, they're like, "Well, but Salah's dangerous. He's been." I'm like, brother, what have you been watching? Like, oh, well, they still got Virgil. We're like, Virgil's been shaky, but all right, look, if that's what you think.
Still got Chef.
You know, like, if you're emotionally attached to the club and you've got, like, Bastoni standards extra high, then Bastoni having a couple off games seems like whatever. But to the casual fan of Inter Milan, you're like, no, every time I've watched him, he looks good.
Nah,
you're gonna get that problem. You know what I mean? So
big up Jacquees again, says Dortmund let Marco Reus down. Salute, Sav.
What you
They did let him down. Even I felt
they did.
About what do you mean, bro?
I don't know, man. It feels like they obviously kept getting his injuries and that, but I felt like they didn't do enough for him, bro.
Did you not see the send off at the end of the season?
They could have let him go by and to go.
They don't care about the send off, though. They just never did enough. Yeah, like they just didn't do enough.
All right, where's Marco Reus?
All right, Sav. Don't matter where he is now.
No. I don't know. I actually don't know where he is, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. So if we let him down that much, bro, he would be cooking somewhere in it, bro. Yeah.
No, but he's at the back end, Sav. What do you want him to do?
He was not, bro. Oh my god.
He was done.
You know he was happy to go. You know he's happy to go in it.
Sometimes they make it seem like, oh, I'm happy to go, but really,
yeah, realistically, there wasn't. Yeah,
it wasn't.
You
one of them ones, isn't it?
I don't know what's going on, but keep Dortmund out your mouth, man.
We got Jacquees. So over the last 2 years, who's been better, Vinny or Rodri?
Over the last 2 years?
Yeah.
That's actually not even a fair show because Rodri was out for a season.
Oh, yeah, for real.
And this is the second season, and so far this season, Rodri's not really been in. He's been rubbish.
He's in LA Galaxy, Sav. I didn't read the chat. I just know this off by heart.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm sure. yeah. Over the last two seasons, Vinny's been better, but there is circumstances to that. So that I can be honest about that. If you go to Ancelotti's last season, Vinny weren't that good, but Rodri was injured, so by default, Rodri's better. I mean, Vinny's better than him. I mean, so.
I don't really want to do a score prediction thing, but
now do one. We want to hear what. Yeah. Enzo's got to say blood.
All right, let's do it. Chat, let's do it, man. This is a tough game, boy. Salah back. All right, well, back Salah to come and cook still. 4-2 Liverpool. Salah with a brace.
I want odds on how long it takes Ends to lose it with Salah blood. What are we thinking? 3-1 first half. Ends to lose it with Salah blood.
Nah, I feel like that's even too
high odds, isn't it?
Yeah, too high odds, man.
Yeah, like 1-3 and no money back.
Yeah. Every £3 you get a pound. Yeah.
I've seen Ends lose it with Salah's first touch of the ball, blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it'll be like
Virgil sends the ball over. Salah ran into our chins. Oh, this is why this guy. Like, yo.
Told you, my guy, man. I just get frustrated. You know, like I'm calm with everyone else. I don't really Like, it is what it is, isn't it? But he's my guy, bro. And I can't, like, just watch him do the dumb shit and then go,
You know, his
Bro.
patience in the fan base is done for, bro. Because I'm telling you, bro, if Cody breathes by the ball, man, I've had enough, bro.
Nah,
It's Cody time, bro. Always out here with your
I've
oxygen
seen
and shit, bro.
It's
oh, man. What about you two, man? Throw your scores in there. He's available, BC. He's in the squad. And he will start.
See what I'm saying, man. If I do the feelings thing, then I feel like Liverpool can do the smash and grab and just take a 1-0 like PSG. But I think I might just.
yeah, no, I'm gonna say 1-0. Yeah, I'm gonna say 1-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3.
Boring score line, bro.
3-1 Marseille, blood.
Hold on, sorry. Has Liverpool been entertaining to you?
Sorry, man. Nah.
I'm giving you the scorelines that we've been seeing. Like, that's
it's because the watch along is later, and shout out to Sav, is it all set up already or no, not yet?
Nah, bro, I'm too lazy, bro.
Okay, there will be a watch along later.
You know what it is? Because I have to go into deep thought every time. Every day of a watch along, I start questioning myself whether to do it. That's why it's never up.
For real. To be fair, sometimes your thing just pops up on my YouTube and I'm like, oh, okay, he's all right, cool.
He is doing a watch along. Oh, let's go and watch.
Let's go watch along. Let's see. To be fair though, Savage, your watch alongs are way better than the games itself.
Yeah, because man ain't talking about football. That's why.
Yeah. I'll just be chilling, watching or playing PlayStation or something, and yeah, Savage's watch along is on in the background. These times the game is on, but if I don't hear Savage is enthusiastic enough about the game, then I won't really flick on the game. I just got my notifications on just in case, like someone's.
What's the other matches that you're not playing? Catalonians and that. You're playing today, isn't it?
Yes, sir. We have got. I should have check.
Yeah, man. G, jump in the watch along and you can do the Catalonian side, innit? But obviously, if Barca score, don't make any noise, blood.
To be fair, so yeah. I'll just.
They said, don't make no noise.
I'll be there anyway. I'll be there.
Smile in the background. That's Savage's channel where the watch along will be. So make sure you're there. It's not up yet, as he said, but it will be up.
Subscribe to me, blood. 2026. I'm a YouTuber, blood. Trying to get them endorphins, blood.
So go and subscribe. You want the best watch along? No bias, just in our opinion. Listen, it might be Sunday school, it might be life lessons. You never know what you turn up to and be watching. But what you will know, you enjoy it, and the game won't matter as much until when we do the calling. When we do the calling, that's when the emotions can start flying. But yeah, so watch along, and then straight after the watch along, fan calling. You guys already know if you're new to the building, we do a call in after every Liverpool game. You get your chance to come in and share your opinions, man. So
man, taking the piss. Man, is someone to drop a vlog.
Well, it's because of the way you're holding Pablo, bro. Like it's
no, wait. Pause the damn street, bro. This ain't Pablo. Pablo's sleeping, bro. This is Fifi. Pablo's down there. You think Pablo just shrunk, blood? Look at the size of her. Tiny. Pablo's
okay, sorry.
Yeah, man, have some respect for the Don, bro. He's out here kipping.
Sav walks with 2 leads as well when he goes out.
I do.
The thing is, I can't even picture Sav walking.
Nah, bro, real talk. I walk with the. If I've got both of them, I walk with the pink one and the black one. The man can't say shit to me, bro. On the Dipset 2014, Cameron and that pink.
You say Cameron and
yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. It's actually walking with them 2 dogs, bro. When you're all wifed up and that, trying to be a good man, it's kind of hard still. God, they attract everyone, bro.
Yeah, I can imagine. Actually,
oh, your dog's so cute. I'm like, yeah, I got my legs out too, blood. I ain't the only one. She's like, oh, we should meet up and walk the dogs together. Nah, I'm taken, bro. I ain't a piece of meat, blood. Relax.
Not a piece of meat. Listen, shout out to everyone in the building that's watched, everyone that's going to watch the replay. We'll see you guys later, God willing, as always, man. Go and enjoy the rest of your day. Here it's raining right now, but hopefully sunshine and rainbows for you guys. G, big up.
No rainbows, blood.
Let's get out of here. Peace.